Secret damage. Welcome to the reinstatement of corporal beauty. Welcome to the well-arranged room, the shallow gorge, a moon rampant in its wispy vespers, and the dream I've had about your body for each night of the recent age. Here, a tiny bird rusted by specific rainfalls, extracted through the bronze cage bars. Do you still anticipate at least a tiny earthquake? Us, adrift in the orchard, shaken in the middle ground, fruit to earth, that bird to sky. I apologize. I was darting, I was shifty, I was shaking in my feather suit, preening by the water's edge. The myth had become the human being, the being becoming the mythical, and look, I am invisible, unwatch this bad dream waking. The man born fortunate in his shipwrecks rolls solely toward a deserted island to atone for the luck in his life. He carried the last of the love notes, not in a bottle, but tacked sturdily to the naked mast, his useless wooden leg. This, the story from when I held the king's favor. This, the narration from such fickle gallows, and I will miss that horse most of all, how he believed again in a humdrum ecstasy. It was my belief in the otherworldly astronomer's love, and it sealed my fate. The way our world blinks on, blinks off in their eyes. I'm sorry for the metaphors I've tried to live and make a life in, and how I've tried to take you with me. I'm sorry for the way I become a boy in each stranger's hand. Welcome again to the cloistral nature of mishappenings, to the maelstrom of the equine, to the big empty world of oceans. My light this morning appears broken, and yes, this is the small sound I make in the world and how I timidly step away from it. Once was, when she whispered a simple thing toward the sail, it set forth the boats, and I, the navigator on endless lesser journeys. I'm sorry, as the ship's log reads, so punctuates the orchard, as punctuates the ocean, the horse, the plainest of English. Self-portrait in styptic pencil. Landscape, apothecary, ungather us now, come loosed and chanting something orphic. Unlikely, and yet hermited in weather's full broadcast. Each ghost preserved in the certain mouth, stretched further to fiber, missing muscle unto bone. Small mercy of dirt, scarred strange as now, and of maps, the mountain stars, and hundreds of way they're saying good morning in the palace, making mirrors out of everything and its prisoners. Such victory, historic, sweeping diamonds from this all, the crematorium. Bled into sepia in the Jesus year. Blessed are we in the stamped tin in our homemade particle accelerators. We on this one small shelf for years and holding on to it, exhibiting fear unabashed as a lion towards its Christians, only hungry, and I'm saving the fire from our old photographs to burn those saints with other things. A bug's tiny atmosphere of windshield, the thresher tearing one more late season's harvest, then stopping to enter its new life as tetanus-inducing plaything. From these morning doorsteps we raise the sun, the deep plastic of autumn, which makes even being here a crime. Never certain we would live this much among the willows and unmoored boats, the broken chains, the tyranny of the aquatic. You may follow these rules or shatter, fall like the sky for rain, or blood for every cloud of wolves undressing by the tide. Whole moments possessed by an uneven temperament, the throne of my tiny king and his matchbook kingdom, where one can remember we both made mistakes with those lifetimes, where now there are monsters retiring besides our parents, magnifying their hurt with our own, their ledgers of braille, the early account of spills before spills were importantly hushed in the senate of antique dreams. Now, one tiny rocking chair at the forest's edge, one branch between a bird, the frequency of matter, an embarrassed boy with a need to obscure. We are running towards a transitive closure, expansion, and what we are touching we become. The ambition of string, the perils of salvation, how it left your loved ones in smoky hope when they should have just run from the flames. I surrender now to the age and its theories, acknowledging how one day we will look back and seeing how lost we are and once were, forgive nothing for its pain.